A hot day in June. And we have a story to tell. 2024. And it's a brutally hot day in Birmingham. And we have a solution for the incredible heat. Here's the first part of our solution. I have been buying one of these pools since 1980. First for all the kiddies when they were little, but they're long grown and gone, and now we get it for me. And here's another part of my solution for the heat. All we need now is some music by the Beach Boys. I used to get to hang around with the Beach Boys in the early 1970s, but that's another story for another day. All this hot weather has me thinking about the old days. The old swimming hole in the neighborhood in Baltimore I grew up in. I took these photos of the swimming hole in 1972. So that's over half a century ago. And it wasn't just kids who went to the swimming hole, but dogs too. And we updated some of these photos from 52 years ago. We have an AI program that colorizes old photographs. So you'll see some of that in this, like it was and like it is now. And a lot of these photos we still prefer in the original black and white. But the colorization does let you see some more detail in some of them. It was a huckleberry Finn boyhood. So here's the gang of boys I came across all those years ago. When they saw me walking by with the camera, they started calling to me, "Take my picture! Take my picture!" So that is just what we did. When I swam here with my friends, it was the 1960, 61, 62 era. So this is a new generation of boys. It amazes me to think all these kids are retirement age now. They'd be in their 60s. So here's one I added color to, because it shows the dog off a lot better in the picture. And there he is. I didn't know any of these kids, but it was cool to see a new generation of boys enjoying themselves, just like I enjoyed myself there as a boy 12, 14 years earlier. And this bunch not only had their dog with them, but they also had a rope swing, which we didn't have there when I was a boy. There's the rope swing. And one of the guys is getting ready to use it, I presume. Here's one that looks good colorized. Looks better than the black and white version. And another in color. Sort of. I like like this one, just before he hits the water. And over here is one of his buddies. Another similar photo, but this time in black and white. My old Baltimore neighborhood has a Facebook page, and I posted a lot of these photos on their Facebook page. Got a tremendous response. Some of the guys recognized themselves from 50 years ago. And a lot of people were just trying to guess who is who. There was no one around taking pictures when me and my friends were swimming there. So I think these kids are lucky to be able to see the fun they were having as boys 50 years ago. This is one of my favorite shots from that day. And I think I prefer the black and white version. Like this one in black and white too. So this is how boys had fun before the era of technology. No cell phones, no internet, even video games weren't on the scene yet. But who needed them? There were simpler ways to have fun. So that's it for now. Well, here's a little afterthought on the program. I don't think kids of today would ever swim in that water. I think they would be too concerned that their tattoos might fade, or that the pollution in the water might cause their body piercings to rust. But that's just my opinion.